Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kev.
And I'm Lewis.
Yes, we're going to be watching another REN music video today. For those of you obviously know which one it is. I've seen this. Lewis hasn't. A lot of people have said Lewis needs to watch the money games. You've only seen a few RENs at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah, seen quite a few now.
Yeah, so he's loving it, enjoying it.
It's very good. He's very cool.
He is very cool. So a lot of you have said Lewis needs to watch money games. So yeah, we're going to watch them. I've obviously seen them. I obviously love them. So I'm super excited for this. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the channel, click the like button and subscribe. But in the meantime, let's go.
Oh. Money game. Interested to know.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Stop.
That's underneath the pier in Brighton.
Wow.
It's all one take as well.
Yeah. Stop. That was impressive. Wow.
This old money game. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder that's savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourself. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame.
So good.
It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game.
Still trying to play it when he took it off. That might mean something.
Huh. This old money game.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
This old money game.
What? Drew eyes on it.
I don't get it. It's very different.
You've got to open your eyes.
Oh. Oh.
Doesn't mess about, does he? David took his microphone off because it was all live,
Yeah.
done in one take.
What?
What do you think of that one?
Wow, different. Very, very different from what
just
I'm
a
used
little
to. Ren wasn't the one playing the guitar this time.
No.
Ren was the... What was he? Like a kidnapper?
It looked like, yeah. Looked like he was the one who he's just
Looked
kidnapped
like the baddie of it.
The body of it. But did you like the video?
Yeah.
One take. I liked a lot of the lyrics on that one as well. I thought the lyrics were great, talking about the history of like England and America,
Yeah.
and you know, it's all about money at the end of the day.
Switched up at the end there. He was
Yeah.
going to set the guitar guy on fire and then sat on the floor and poured it over himself. That was crazy hard hitting that one.
Yeah,
And then like it cut off when he...
very good video.
Yeah.
Right, this one's part 2. Are you excited for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Very. Right, let's go. Oh. There it is again.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. The storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Easier to
Different
blame.
video.
Very, yeah, this is very different from like the
We're all
usual
part
one.
of this whole money game.
Usually Ren's like...
Oh, I saw the video of that.
Yeah. Usually Ren's the one with like the guitar and he's like...
This whole
Yeah,
money game.
like sort of music, but this one's like... got a rhythm that it keeps through the whole song. It doesn't change.
This whole money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step 1, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, got them if the people think that they want them. Really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like promising. Influencers, product
You show
placement,
them more
featured prime time
clips, yeah.
entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste,
They're
man.
another.
Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will
Wow.
be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4, expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5, why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6, guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7, press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8, big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10, the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A stormy comes our way.
Seashells on the
And no
seashore.
surprise to
These lyrics definitely
distorted
got the thing.
lies.
Yeah.
Poison in the
Definitely.
veins, but we die
Like the
upon the
selling
blame,
water to a
blame,
fish
blame,
and
blame.
stuff.
It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
Talk about it at the end.
This old money game. This old.
Right.
What a video.
Right. That was very different again.
Yeah.
But I noticed how when he was talking about like selling water to fish and things like that, he
Yeah.
was obviously calling out higher power,
Of course.
definitely. But when he was talking about that, I'm guessing he was talking about like the cost of living
Mhm.
type thing.
And not as
Selling
well.
water to a fish.
Yeah, but as well, what he's kind of
Yeah.
saying is that how it works is that, you know, it's, you can seashells on the seashore, but it's it's making a product that there's really a lot of them, but you make it like there isn't. You make a scarcity. You take all those products and you stockpile it. Then you make it that the people want that thing. Then you make it that everybody wants it, everybody needs it, and then you put the prices up on it. And that's what basically a lot of businesses do. You know, apparently diamonds aren't as rare as people think they are. You know what I mean? But because they were made the certain way and sold a certain way, that
They came across
they
as
became
rare.
across as super rare, but they're not apparently as rare as the government and the companies and the world leaders have
Yeah.
made out that they are.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was very, very good. I love that video as well.
Mhm.
Showed you like lots of clips, and it's just talking about the greed, really.
Yeah.
Greed of man, the greed of people.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Last one.
Part
REN
3.
Money Game Part 3.
Part 3. Gonna be the same. Piano? The piano style.
REN played the piano as well.
That's right. Wow. No, he's wearing that. Wow.
Wow, good camera.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, mine the big man playing the piano then. I thought it was.
Even if it wasn't.
Oh,
gonna
no, it
switch.
was. Someone switched it over. But the piano can keep going while Ren sings. That's clever. Very different.
Yeah.
Ren! Oh, it's very Violet's Tale. Very Violet's Tale.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy.
Back to the
1 year
storytelling,
old and
right?
his first words were mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round
Wow.
the pavements of
Yeah.
his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
So clever.
35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
I love the way he's been walking through the story.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And Ren, instead of guitar, it's been piano. It's been a mad good change of pace. Whoa.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Like they cut the music and he's just doing
Just doing a story.
a story. No, Like the last one, no music. Like the first one, no music, and he just does whatever at the end.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Ooh.
"45. Jimmy comes home out of the
Still
rain,
doing the story.
soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame.
Money game.
Then he presses on
Yep.
the trigger of a money game.
Wow, man. They were so good.
Holy
What?
shit balls. Yeah, I remember watching them and I absolutely loved them. Seeing them for a second time, is it like, I've heard them a few more times. I've got them on a playlist in my car, obviously. But seeing the video again, it doesn't half highlight how good he is. Like,
Oh, yes.
that third video was fucking outstanding. I loved
He
the
was so
first video.
different.
I think I liked all three of them. What did you...
They were all three were very different to the usual Ren that I've seen so far. Because in the first one, it wasn't him playing the guitar. He was more like the baddie, as we mentioned before. In the second one, it didn't show any sort
video
of
clips.
any video. It was
Just clips of all the
clips of
things.
the TV, and he was calling out the high powers and stuff. And then there,
It's a full-on story.
that was a little bit closer to the normal Ren, as in he's the storyteller, sort of.
Bard.
Yeah,
as he is.
storytelling very good with his lyrics.
He is classically trained on piano as well.
Yeah, but it was the piano that made it more kind of tense. It changed the
Like you said,
tone.
the tempo.
It
Just
changed
one,
everything.
yeah.
It changed the tempo. It was very slow at some parts. Like I noticed how at the first one and the last one that we just watched, he sort of at some point cuts the music off and just does his own thing. Like with the
yeah.
gun at the end and then the gasoline at the start.
He does that quite a lot, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
He enjoys just stopping a song halfway through, and then just kind of like doing like a little bit of like not, I wouldn't say it's an ad lib because he
No,
knows
yeah.
what he's doing. It's a bit like the tale of Screech. Obviously Screech's tale, where he stops and he phones his girlfriend, and he in the
Yes.
middle of the song just picks his
Yes.
phone up and starts ringing. He does have that kind of feeling where he just go. It's against what the normal people would do. You have you have like your verse. You have your lyrics and you have your verse, and you have your lyrics and you have your verse, and sometimes the third act you have your lyrics and your verse, and then it's the end. He very much mixes it up. He likes to kind of have his song. I can understand why it goes against kind of like the media or the normal way of doing things, shall I say, with regards to making music. But I like the fact he does that because it drags you into the story.
Yeah, definitely. And he does do that thing where like he stops and starts and stops and starts. He loves changing everything. So his music's really unpredictable.
Extremely.
Very.
And he likes to end with a bit of like a very like heavy hitting one. Money Game 1, he ended with the light, and then
Yeah.
that one he ended with the gun shot.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I mean, insane. Money Game 1, 2,
Very
and
good,
3.
yeah.
I like the fact he does three songs that are kind of interacted as well together. Brilliant. I'm pleased
Yeah.
you enjoyed it. So.
Loved it.
Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Drop us a comment, let us know what you thought. If you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you all very, very soon.